it's Keto Tams, and I'm back in my kitchen to bring you Fathead Pizza on how I make it. All right, are you ready? Here we go. So I like my crust a little bit crispier, so I leave out the cream cheese and I leave out the egg. I just use almond flour and I use mozzarella cheese. Now, mozzarella cheese, I know potato starch, cornstarch is in this, but I'm on a budget this week of like $15 to $20 for food. So I'm using this because I had a coupon for it and I got this for $1. So here we go. So what I do is I take my food scale, I zero it out. I always use a glass bowl. I don't use plastic, but it doesn't really matter. I just prefer glass. What I want to do is I want to measure out 112, bingo, 112 grams of mozzarella cheese. Then, and you can season this however you want. Sometimes I'll put garlic pepper in there or Italian seasoning or whatever, but today I'm just leaving it plain. So then what you want to do is you want to stick it in your microwave for about 1 minute. You want to melt that cheese. And if it's not totally melted after a minute, you stir it and then stick it back in the microwave for like 20, 30 seconds till it's completely melted, all right? Because if it's not melted, it's not going to work right and it's not going to form your dough that you want for pizza. Okay, so yes, I know about this. Don't, keto police, please don't. I usually use the brick, but it was $1, so give me a break. And when you're on a budget, let me tell you, you're trying to go as cheap as you possibly can. So anyways, this week I have been posting cheap meals. Yesterday I posted one on my Facebook page. It was keto hash, and today it's going to be keto pizza. All right, so let's check it out. It is not fully melted. I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but it's not fully melted yet. So give it a quick stir. And stick it back in the microwave for about another 20 seconds. And the trick with fathead pizza is you want to work with it when it's still warm, hot. That's when it's most pliable and you can spread it out. Now, I like my crust thin, but not too thin. Some people like thicker, some people like the paper thin crust. I kind of like the medium, so you're going to have to judge for yourself. Okay, it is completely melted, so what you want to do is you want to stir it. And you want to make sure it's not sticking to the sides, okay? You see that? Like that. Now you want to take 4 tablespoons of almond flour. Like I said, I don't add cream cheese. I don't add egg. Less calories, and it kind of stiffens up the crust a little bit because I don't like flimsy crust. Where you pick it up and all of a sudden the pizza crust is like, yeah, I don't like that. So you add your 4 tablespoons of almond flour. And then you mix it until it's incorporated. And all the almond flour is in the cheese and not sticking to the side of the bowl. Now you may notice that there's some chunks of almond flour still hanging out in the cheese. That's when you want to mash it. Tilt it like that and you want to just keep on kneading it. And mash in all that almond flour. Okay? Just like that. Okay? Good. All right. Let's put the scale over here. You want to take your parchment paper and form a ball. It's going to be hot. Okay? You take another piece of parchment paper, place it on top, flatten it out a little bit, and now you want to roll it. Like so. And you want your oven preheating at 400 degrees. And depending on how brown you like it, I like mine at about like 10 minutes, sometimes 11 minutes. I know a lot of people will like 8 minutes. All depends on how dark you want it. Okay. That looks about right. I don't know if you guys can see the thickness on, it is hot. Thickness on that, kind of. It's not too thin, but it's not too thick, okay? And what you want to do, we'll go a little bit thinner. I can usually get about 6 pieces of pizza out of this. All right, so 6 pieces of pizza. Put it on your pan. Pop it in the oven for 8 to 12 minutes, depending on how brown you like it, at 400 degrees, and you got yourself fathead pizza. And then you can top it with whatever you want. My favorite is about an ounce of cream cheese and a tablespoon of ranch dressing. Mix that up. And once the pizza crust is completely cooled, you put that on top. And then I top it with broccoli, cauliflower, tomatoes, and sprinkle a little bit of cheddar cheese on top. Kind of like that crescent roll veggie pizzas that you see as an appetizer at parties and stuff. I really love that. But you can use pizza sauce, pepperoni, vegetables, more cheese on top. Anything that you can do, you can make a pizza. There's even breakfast pizzas with scrambled eggs, cheese, and bacon on it too. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making more cooking videos soon. I'm just really busy right now. I'm in the process of making 3 cookbooks. One for my son, high protein cookbook. Another one, keto, when you're doing low sodium. And of course, keto on the cheap. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, and you guys have a good day. Bye.